about none of that. That's good for them, but they got to guard us as well. So.
Oh, we started this morning.
This morning? Wow.
We started with the coaching staff this morning, getting all the job done.
There are a lot of speculations about choosing and picking seedings for the playoff, but you did not do that.
Dia jaga gua, ya 20 poin gua nggak kemana deh.
Yo, what's up basketball fans, and welcome back to the vlog. And we are here untuk press conference IBL Finals. Ini akan mulai tanggal 17 Juli nanti. So ini lagi sesi foto-foto. Dan ya kita akan lihat nih kira-kira apakah Pelita Jaya bisa defend their champion and go back to back, or DEWA United gonna be the new champion of the IBL 2025. So it's gonna be fun, man.
Oke, siap-siap untuk
So guys, thank you so much for
teman-teman media. Ini diarahkan sedikit.
Tuning into the vlog.
Udah.
Untuk like, ya nonton secara full. And
ada yang mesti majuan nggak?
Ditunggu liputannya guys ya. Ditunggu liputannya nanti untuk IBL Finals this weekend. But now, enjoy the vlog.
And being awarded as IBL Sportsmanship Award 2025, and this is his first IBL final appearances 2025. Give a big round of applause for Prosper and KJ McDaniels. Thank you guys. You might be seated in the second seat right here. Thanks. So, IBL champion with CLS Knights Surabaya and Setapak Jakarta, 2 times IBL MVP in 2019 and 2023, 6-time IBL All-Star, IBL Skill Challenge champion, and 3 times IBL Finals appearances. Tepuk tangan yang paling meriah untuk Agassi dan Caleb. Thanks guys. You might be seated here.
I'm sure both groups are just very competitive right now. They know what's on the line, so everything they've been working for the last 6-7 months in practice, preparing for the playoffs, is just kind of coming down to 3 potential games.
Right.
So our preparation for them is, just hopefully that we can find a way to match their energy, their effort level, especially when the first game for us is on the road, and how road games are tough to win. So we just want to make sure we match their intensity.
Well, we're happy to be here, but we are not satisfied. We know the work is not done yet. We have a long ways to go, and we're just focusing on PJ. We know how great a team they are, how great players they have, great coaching staff. So we know we are going to have our hands full, and we're going to do our best effort to match it up.
And to be mentally prepared to the biggest stage like this, Agassi dan rekan-rekan apalagi yang muda-muda nih, gimana kalian caranya menguatkan satu sama lain?
Basically just have each other's backs. Playing in the BCL Asia, it was never easy because we played against top level competitions in Asia. So then there were also ups and downs in PJ when we played in BCL Asia. But yeah, just competing against those top level competitions, it helps us to prepare our mental for times like this. Also to having trust within each other, and hopefully that trust is going to show in this week's finals.
All right. Thank you, guys. And what about DEWA United? Any comments about how they are as an opponent? Throughout the season, you've watched how they play, their rosters, and your matchup as well with Caleb. What do you say about them?
We know that DEWA probably has one of the highest offensive rating team. They got a lot of sharpshooters. They also play fast, but we are Pelita Jaya. We're the defending champions, and we're here to make sure that trophy right there in the middle stays with us. So we're gonna do our best to make sure that trophy stays with us. Yeah, to not let that trophy go to them.
Is it gonna be that easy, Les? Tidak. I love that, guys. I love that mentality. Adalah penampilan di final ketiganya Caleb, dan by the way fakta menarik adalah di 2 terakhir ketika Caleb menuju ke final, dua-duanya pun Caleb menang, ya kan? So third time is a charm, maybe, gitu kan ya. Memasuki final ketiga Caleb di perjalanan karir. How do you feel so far, Caleb, dengan DEWA United?
Dalam bahasa ya?
Boleh dong. Lester mengerti bahasa Indonesia kok.
Udah mau pakai bahasa Inggris apa nih? Suruh Aduh.
English please.
Yes,
English please.
English please tuh kata Gas. No, of course.
Ya seneng banget apalagi kan DEWA tim baru gitu ya. Terus ngebawa Dewa sampai ke final itu beda lah rasanya dengan di Aspak dulu gitu ya. Di Aspak tuh adalah tim yang memang punya tradisi juara gitu ya. Jadi secara nggak langsung gue terbawa di tradisi itu gitu. Sedangkan di sini gue harus membikin tradisi itu gitu. Itu sulit lah, ternyata tidak semudah itu. Gue harus mencoba tiap tahun ulangi lagi dan akhirnya bisa sampai ke sini gitu. Ya berharap di tahun ini kita bisa ambil piala ini.
What's gonna be the difference? Apa pembedanya kira-kira Lab? Apalagi Dewa United sudah 3 kali terhenti di semifinal. What's gonna be the difference this season kira-kira Lab?
Yang pasti persiapan itu udah jelas lah pasti persiapan. Terus kedatangan pemain-pemain baru juga gitu ya yang udah punya pengalaman juara gitu ya. Terus gue juga mau kredit untuk tim fisioterapi, tim pelatih fisik, strength and conditioning coach Martin bikin kita keep healthy gitu. Itu penting sekali. Gak semua tim punya program yang sebagus itu gitu. Bikin pemain-pemain tetap sehat gitu. Karena di tengah jadwal yang padat ini tetap sehat itu penting gitu. Jadi ya itu gue mau kredit untuk mereka semua. Jadi kita udah di final. Tancap gas aja.
Apa kelebihan Dewa United yang dimiliki oleh tim untuk mengalahkan PJ?
Ya kalau kita lihat kan dari rata-rata umur ya, kita tuh lebih tua lah. Kita lebih tua daripada mereka gitu ya. Average age-nya lebih tua gitu. Cuma lebih pengalaman pasti ya jadinya. Jadi ya menurut gua sih untuk mengalahkan tim sekuat mereka yang udah 5 kali berturut-turut di final, nggak bisa dipungkiri gitu ya. Salah satu tim terbaik. Skill aja nggak cukup gitu.
Okay.
Kita harus main smart juga gitu, harus main smart juga. Jadi itu sih yang gue bilang ke teman-teman, jangan hanya pakai fisik aja gitu, tapi pakai smart juga gitu.
Oke.
Lihat baca situasi, advantage-nya di mana gitu-gitu.
Ya, kalau dari mungkin Mas juga tahu lah, aku sama Caleb datang dari bisa dibilang championship culture team juga dulu kan di Stapak. Jadi sekarang bisa ketemu Caleb lagi, ya suatu kehormatan lah. Karena dulu juga aku look up banget ke Caleb, one of the best players, if not still one of the best player in Indonesia. Tapi sekarang kita nggak memakai jersey dengan yang sama. Jadi ya off the court kita masih friendly, tapi once jump ball comes, it's on, it's game time. There's no more friendship. Tapi kita akan menunjukkan permainan yang tetap fair play, sportsmanship, dan yang pasti bisa kalian tonton dengan seru dan enjoy lah.
Alright, thank you guys. Caleb ada komentar mungkin? Nggak humble banget, nggak apa-apa loh.
Kalau gue memang yang ini yang humble-nya.
Oh gitu.
Tipenya yang humble-nya.
Iya ya.
Yang senang gitu. Ya gue ikut senang lah bisa
Ya.
ketemu Agassi lagi gitu ya. Dulu gue inget final sama Agassi dia masih umur 19 tahun.
Ini maksudnya lo tua gitu ya?
Maksudnya gue tua gitu ya. Tapi gue masih udah tua gini masih bisa ketemu lagi sama Agassi gitu ya. Jadi ya pokoknya di luar lapangan sih kita masih temenan gitu ya, masih sering kontakan gitu ya. Udah beberapa tahun juga dia nggak dapet MVP. Gue yang salah satu selalu ngomong gitu, lu tuh harusnya udah di levelnya MVP gitu. Gue selalu ngomong gitu ya. Kayak gue.
Nah
gitu.
itu dia loh.
Itu maksudnya ya?
Iya.
Kayak gitu sih.
Alright. Thank you, Lev. And then a question for Coach JT. He asked about how you keep the players' mentality, not saying like just don't be too arrogant and all that, but he said something along the line of how do you keep the mentality to be more humble and more steady coming to this big of a stage, you know?
It's a lot of things we do, preparation and practice and film. I go at all the guys. Nobody has a hierarchy on our team. So everybody gets called out for their pros and cons, and so it starts there. And then, you still got to let these guys be who they are and the competitors that they are, but they got to know that it's not bigger than a game, and it cannot cause anything that can harm us on the end, you know. So, like I said, it just starts with all that, but, the guys, I hold them accountable as much as I can. They're grown professional men that we have playing one of the best sports in the world. They got the best job, so, it's difficult because, everybody, wants to do something, but you know they all buy in, and so it's unbelievable.
This is the new IBL. Like I said, this is their championship last year was one of the toughest. Now this year is tougher, and you just saw what they overcame with Satchel Muda. So we cannot relax at all against these guys. These guys have proven themselves, and all jokes aside, they have proven themselves over and over again, and it's going to be fun.
Right.
It's going to be fun.
That being said, you need 3 games to beat them.
You know what? Respect. We gonna see.
I gotta get us something for the camera, Les. What about?
I'm not gonna talk.
Okay.
See you guys in the court.
I love that. Tepuk tangan yang paling meriah dong untuk Pelita Jaya dan juga Dewa United, guys. Kepada pemain-pemain kita dan juga coaches yang hadir. Thank you so much again to the media, to the guests yang hadir bersama-sama kita di press conference. Best of luck untuk meliput dan we'll see you guys at the finals. Bye.
Yeah, KJ McDaniels, KJ. Once again, congratulations, man. Going to the finals. Did you get any sleep yet?
No sleep, man. Excited, ready to get to it.
Man, we are here like not even 24 hours yet. So did you get all your emotions out after a big win over SM?
It's exciting, man. Still got a lot of energy. Just excited eager to get to the finals, playing against a good team. So I'm excited.
Because Wado and Agassi, man, they got a lot to say after the game. Yeah, because I know there were a lot of emotions though after a big win against SM. But how can you keep everybody calm and still focused for the big prize?
I mean, we here, and we just gotta keep each other lifted. I'm not talking as much. I'm just gonna let it show on the court. So, we know what we up against, and we know what's on the line. So we're gonna go out there and give it all.
But after the game, I caught you saying, we back.
We're going for it again. For sure. Like, we're here, so we going for it again, and I'm standing by that. But that's just another opponent in our way.
Let me get your reaction though about Bean. You see that?
Oh yeah. It reminded me of the 2006 D-Wade shot against the Pistons. It reminded me of that one. That was dope though. It was like I think we were down by 2, and he hit that and tied it up. So I think that that woke everybody up.
KJ, I feel like you are the stabilizer of the team. Every time you're on the court, I feel like everybody else is very calm. Do you feel the same way?
I mean, I feel like I have to bring that, being a vet, as people would say. I feel like, being able to do multiple things on the court is a big part of my game, and my teammates feed off of me, and I feed off of them. So, we just got to keep that same consistency going into the series, and we'll be fine.
People don't talk about Jeff Whitty a lot. Yeah. I feel like he brings a lot, especially on the defensive end.
Just a force.
Yeah, but so far, how is it playing alongside him, and what did he bring to the team?
Man, it's great, to have him on the court. He's a force defensively. He can knock down the open 3, athletic, and we know if somebody gets past us, he's back there. And so it's great to have a guy like that.
I feel like J-Rock is on his Dallas Mavericks mode too.
And the guy, J-Rock, he's a big guard. I call him big guard. And he's been, a key contributor to the team. I love playing alongside him as well. And I can't wait to see them in the finals.
And when Bin is passing the ball, it's tough though to beat you guys. There's one, I think the defense collapsed, I think in the 3rd quarter last night, and then he gave a pass to you for the dunk.
Yeah.
How dangerous it is that Bean can be a scorer and also a facilitator?
I mean, Bean is he's one of a kind, man. Yeah. He works hard every day. He's super fast, athletic, and it's like I said, it's a blessing to play alongside those guys, and I'm excited to be along.
I gotta ask for props too, man. That guy, man, defensively, he was like playing great defense too.
You see the hair, right?
Yeah, purple.
He activated. Him and the guy said when that hair died, they activated. So, yeah, I'm proud of Frost to see how far he's come from the injury. But yeah, I'm glad to have all the guys, and everybody's healthy, and super proud of him.
I mean, like up next, DEWA United.
Yeah.
I mean, two big guys in the middle. Are you up to get? Are you ready?
I ain't worried about none of that. That's good for them, but they got to guard us as well. So I'm excited to go over the top of them.
Do you feel any different though coming to this final as the defending champion?
I mean, it's the same mentality: win, play hard, and we gotta go out there and eat like we ain't ate.
Let the dog out.
Got to.
Okay, yeah, good luck, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, brother.
Coach Pablo, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
First time, same frame on the red.
That's true.
Coach, first of all, how stressful was that series from game 2 to game 3?
Both series was stressful, game 2 to game 3, because we lost both game 2. We believe we did a very good first half, and then Rams played unbelievable well, shot the lights out. We couldn't stop them at all, and that gave us a lot of pressure for game 3. But the guys have a lot of experience in this kind of situations, kind of playoff games, and they showed in game 3 what they are made of.
So what did you say in the locker room? Because in the first half it was a very close game, and in the second half you guys blown them away for 20 points.
Well, we knew we had to maintain the intensity. It was the third game in 4 days. Some of their players were playing heavy minutes, so we wanted to wear them down as much as we could until they break. And I think the intensity was super high in the second half. That definitely gave us the lead, and also Jordan letting loose in the first 2-3 minutes, scoring like 10 points in a row, gave us the lead and gave us a lot of confidence as well.
Coach, I'm probably like one of the happiest guy that you are in this spot. Because I know you've been through it all.
Yes.
All the critics, you've been on the hot seat. But making to the finals right now in the IBL, how do you put this moment into perspective?
Into perspective, it was a very tough season. We started the season 2-3 right out of the gate, unlike last season where we started winning the first 12 games. There were a lot of doubts and a lot of noise, but the team responded. We finished the regular season winning 19 of the last 21. But it was not easy. Definitely it was more difficult than last season, even though we made it farther, but it was more challenging.
And Arki, obviously he has an effect for the team with his championship experience. What was the biggest effect, I guess, for the team? What did you learn from Arki, to get this team here?
Well, the idea was to rely more on the experienced guys, Arki, Caleb, Ardianus, who have championship experience from the past. And Arki, throughout the season, showed in difficult moments that he can perform. So I knew he was gonna step up. I didn't know how good he was gonna be, but I knew that for sure he would be good and he would have an impact. And the impact was even better than what I expected. And even though it was a full team effort, we couldn't have done it without his contribution.
Coach, I know you probably did not have a lot of rest yet because the adrenaline probably after the game, but how soon are you going to prepare for PELITA JAYA?
Oh, we started this morning.
This morning? Wow.
We started with the coaching staff this morning, getting all the job done. Video, scouting, reports, everything, and now after this in the afternoon we'll have practice with the team and start getting ready.
Obviously, Coach Justin Tatum mentioned that he has a cheat code in Anthony Bean. Do you think you have a cheat code as well?
Yes, we do with Lester, of course. Okay. Of course, we know we with Lester, then with Anthony Bean, Rans with Devon. It's a big advantage in this league to have a naturalized or heritage kind of player. It's different because Anthony is a perimeter player and Lester is a front court player, but we will try to use his strengths Leicester strengths to our advantage and try to contain as much as we can Anthony, because obviously we cannot stop him, but we will try to make him work for whatever he wants to get.
You mean you're gonna make Rio DC work a lot?
You know, I'm super happy for Rio because he's a great guy and he tries to do whatever you ask him to do. He just want to win. He will do whatever the team needs, and his energy, we feed off his energy on the defensive end. Unbelievable, incredible effort. What he did yesterday is what he's been doing all season. His well-earned 6 months of the year, and hopefully he can still have a great impact on the team like he's having.
And of course, how important and how happy are you to see Josh Ibarra 2020 game last night, and now heading to the finals with that kind of performance?
I haven't seen a 30-20 performance since Shaquille O'Neal in the 2000s, something like this. When I saw the stat sheets, like 31-21, 51 index, like unbelievable. We knew coming in that how dominant Josh, kind of player he is. He's been to the World Cup twice with Mexico national team. He's always been a dominant presence, team player, a guy who feels good contributing to the team in any aspect, not only scoring but sharing the ball, rebounding. So we know we have a great weapon right there, and not only a great weapon, but a great team player as well.
How important will be game one?
You know, the difference, I don't think about home court advantage that much, but I do think that in a short best of 3 series is half of the series. So we will go with our mindset like it's the only game of the series. It's not like a 3-game series, like it's a 1-game series. That's all we have in our mind.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good luck on.
I'm a fan.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Thank you. We're here with Coach Justin Tatum. Coach, once again, congratulations on making it to the final.
Thank you.
There were a lot of emotions last night on the court.
Yeah.
Even you said at the press conference it was stressful.
Yeah.
But how can you make sure that the players did not get distracted for the next upcoming big task?
You kind of just remind them before the game, and before the contest, just let them know that, hey, we know we're going to have motions going. We know that, hard fouls, missed calls, et cetera, just control what we can control. And if you do emotionally get involved, make sure it's quick and, have your teammates get you together.
Okay, before the playoff, I think this is the right moment for me to ask you.
Come on.
There are a lot of speculations about choosing and picking seedings for the playoff, but you did not do that. You locked in the first seed. Why was that so important for you to still respect the game and just face anybody?
Because the fact that you always want to teach your team how to be winners. You don't want to sacrifice or go by numbers or logistics or who you want to play. You always want to become a winner because that's what matters the most. So I've never in doubt wanted to not be in first place if we had a chance to, and whoever our competitor was going to be, first or second semifinals, it was a test to get us prepared for where we're going now.
And you're now matching up with DEWA United.
Yeah.
The ending was a little bit spicy in the regular season. But what kind of problems does DEWA present you guys?
Clearly inside. I mean, they have a big inside presence. They score the ball a lot. I mean, they score about 90-some points a game. We got to find a way to slow them down. And their energy that when they get off the bench with Solano and those other guys that come in and bring that toughness to their team. So we have to match that, especially on the road. We didn't do so well with SM on the first game, and we don't want to be down 0-1 to DEWA.
Before I forget to ask you this after game 2. So during game 2, I think after the first quarter, it was like a little bit, trash talking. I don't know what happened, but you were like ready to fight. But can you just describe what happened in that moment?
Just emotions, man. Okay. Emotions, just like, you see the other coaches, the staff, looking our direction and maybe complaining to the refs about something. And then, at that one time, it was 7 fouls and calls against us and none against them. So I'm just trying to see how that team plays so perfect in the quarter. And we're just trying to get our guys going. We know what was on the line, our back against the wall. So I just wanted to fire my team up.
And you mentioned Bean was your cheat code. Last night, What was your reaction when he hits that circus shot?
My first reaction didn't count it. I didn't know if they're going to call it on the floor or not. But like I said, Bean is an exceptional player, man. He's, like you said, he's our little cheat code and be able to do things defensively and offensively, and he's a leader as well.
Okay, this might be my only chance to have a one-on-one time with you. But I got to ask you this. My favorite team is the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yep.
head coach is Tai Lu. I know you have some time with him.
Yep.
Do you learn anything about coaching from him?
Yes, a lot. I mean, when I first started my professional career a couple years ago, he was one of the first guys I called and asked him, how do I relate to professionals who make, so much money and et cetera, and, how do I get them to understand my concept of the game? So the pointers and the calmness that he reminded me that I need to have and how to relate to him very helped me out and just put my own style with it and my experience. So he is someone I always go to when I need some advice.
Yeah, man. I think Tai Lu is a super cool dude. I met him in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He's so cool. But what is the next? What is it? 72 hours?
Yeah.
How's the next 72 hours look like for you guys?
Just getting healthy, man. We got being beat up a little bit, we got gas and I'm a little tired. Guys play major minutes, so it's really a lot of stretching and watching film, but not really overdoing it because I want this competitive nature and the fire just to be built up instead of just knowing the personnel as much and just resting these guys up. That's about it, and just get ready for Thursday.
Yeah, you okay with Agassi though, with all the hot comments?
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I mean, he worked for it, and like you said, if you back it up, I'm always gonna have faith in you. I know what you do day in and day out in practice, and so I know it's gonna come to the game. Yesterday he struggled for most of the quarters, but when he came to light offensively, defensively, he was there for us. So that's what MVP does, and I'm glad he's confident in himself.
And how big KJ gonna be for that series?
Oh, amazing, huge. I mean, and the best thing about us is not our third game in 4 days, like the last time we played them. Like both teams are fresh, both teams are coming off a Game 3 series. So KJ is a big piece to our puzzle, and he's just getting his feet back wet and acclimated. So we're ready for him to be back the MVP that he is.
Coach, good luck. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Berapa 20 poin?
Jaga Agassi, dia bilang dia jaga gua. Ya 20 poin gua nggak kemana deh.
Agassi defense-nya boleh lu. Gila. Defense-nya boleh lu.
Tapi dia defense-nya bagus kalau one tapi suka meleng. Suka meleng kan?
Sebenarnya kalau jaga orang cutting, yang suka cutting tuh yang bahaya memang.
Emang ya.
Malas jadi orang yang suka cutting karena nggak bisa meleng dikit. Ini orang suka cutting juga lagi.
Gak apalah, seru lah. Setapak nih, dua-dua setapak nih.
Respect lah sama gua lah. Kasih lah.
Kasih apa nih?
Kasih gua. Kalau lu bayangin gua akan jadi orang pertama ya juara di 3 game yang berbeda kan.
Serius? Enggak.
Iya dong. Gua orang pertama.
Gua orang yang pertama bawa PJ back to back.
Kemarin pasti lega banget lah ya, udah masuk final.
Pasti dong.
Pengen tau dong perasaannya aja pas buzzernya berbunyi dan akhirnya bikin sejarah.
Nangis gua. Nangis. Gua dari kuarter 4 aja waktu gua lihat kan gua udah di bench gitu ya. Kuarter 3 menit 5 gua udah di bench karena foul trouble gitu. Tapi dari gua di bench itu mungkin kita leading sekitar 8 gitu, gua lupa ya. Gua di bench. Terus main yang 5 berikutnya. Mereka ngelakuin defense yang gila. Gua sampai bilang ke teman-teman, ini kalau gua disuruh main aja gua nggak mau ini. Jangan karena mereka lagi bagus banget gitu. Jadi gua happy karena ternyata tuh gua tuh terbantu banget gitu. Gua tuh selama ini ngerasa bebannya di gua. Tapi ternyata gua punya teman-teman yang kualitasnya nggak kalah bagus gitu.
Arki ya?
Arki, Rio DC, Ardianus, wah.
Tapi gue mau tau dong kalau dari lu sendiri ya, kan lu juga salah veteran. Tapi apa sih efek dari datangnya Arki sampai akhirnya kan bisa masuk ke final sekarang?
Culture. Karena banyak gua sama Arki itu janjian gitu ya. Gua bikin satu kayak budaya gitu ya di situ. Kita tuh sering makan bareng gitu. Dan mandatory, wajib.
Untuk semuanya?
Semuanya. Gua bilang yang asing kalau mau ikut nggak apa-apa, tapi yang lokal wajib.
Oke.
Wajib.
Ini seberapa sering?
Tiap away game, selalu
tiap
away
away
game.
game.
Ya, untuk away game dulu aja, away game. Jadi setiap away game kita ada makan bareng di hotel. Gak yang kemana-mana gitu di hotel, terus no cell phone.
Oh, no cell phone, wow.
No cell phone, jadi kita masuk bareng, keluarnya bareng juga gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya kita jam 3 makannya, kita tunggu dulu di luar resto, baru masuk. Ya menurut gue itu hal-hal kecil yang bikin kita bondingnya lebih bagus.
Itu biasanya ngobrolin apa, Lep?
Basket, kehidupan, bercanda semua. Tapi kita jadi semakin tahu sama satu sama lain gitu.
Mereka komit ya, cuma nggak pakai HP ya?
Iya, itu sih. Jadi kalau misalnya ada yang ketahuan, kayak gue pernah, karena nge-reflect ya, Gyukaku langsung.
Gyukaku buat berapa orang?
satu tim. Makanya iya makanya lumayan kan. Lumayan makanya gue udah mikirnya udah jangan bawa HP deh kalau ke tempat makan gue.
Baru lu doang udah ada yang kena juga?
Udah junior udah pernah.
Waduh junior.
Makanya kasihan tuh junior. Radityo pernah Radityo.
Tapi lah karena kita ngomongin final, gimana match up-nya menurut lo lawan kita aja?
Match up-nya seru sih yang pasti sih. Mereka banyak pemain-pemain muda gitu ya yang average umurnya lebih muda dari kita. Tapi gua rasa sih kita nggak kalah sih. Kalau match up sih kita nggak kalah yang pasti. Kita punya naturalisasi yang tingginya 2 meter juga gitu ya. Kita secara size nggak kalah, secara skill nggak kalah. Jadi ya balik lagi kata gue ini soal siapa yang lebih experience, siapa yang lebih mau, siapa yang lebih pintar.
Final ketiga dengan tadi bilang 3 tim yang berbeda.
Siap bikin sejarah berarti ya?
Siap bikin sejarah.
Oke, thank you.
Doain aja semua.
Oke, thank you lah, good luck ya.